Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. And yet again, because I've got time today, this is another back-to-back recording from the previous video. Welcome back to Sandustry, where water makes your emotions overflow. Let's get it. Alright, so in the previous episode we had water overflowing. It's still going, and that's what's getting me emotional. I'm panicking. Okay. Alright, so we unlocked the rocket launcher. Let's go. Goodbye. Bye. Okay, there it goes. It's gone. Right, so let's go and see what is hidden from us. Okay, so the first one is over here, which we can blow up. Let's go. Right, so let's see, what are we gonna find? What am I getting stuck on? Right, okay, let's blow that up. Alright, so we got some water, which is gonna go to that side. We don't need any more water at the moment. Alright, before we carry on over there, let's go see, what am I getting stuck on over here? Is there a little particle? Yes, I just hit it over there. Oh, we got a lot of water over here. Let's get this nicely opened up. Right, get that all sizzled away. There we go. Okay, we're gonna melt all this. We do want to get rid of this water over here. Oh, I was thinking. Okay, before I do anything, let's block off this section over. Let's do it this way. We're gonna have water coming up here. Do this. Maybe up until there and then up until there. Excellent. Okay. I'm just gonna pause this for a second. I'll be back in literally a split second for you guys. And we're back. Alright, so I was thinking, what was I thinking? I lost my train of thought. I might remember when we go all the way up over here. Oh yes. We've got hiccups. Maybe, just maybe, let's do this. And where's the pipe remover? Over here. Let's just make this more of a tank. Why do I have spores again? Oops. Okay, now we do. I was thinking of maybe just blocking this off up until here. Alright. Let's get the water out of there. Okay, and then we do a pump. Or a couple of pumps over here. I think that's too many, but we'll do the piping for it. Okay, so that if we do need it in the future, I think this is a bit too high. Okay, now when it overflows, we do have a little bit of a reservoir, and then if it does overflow, it goes in here, and so on and so forth. If this becomes too, I don't think it will be too full. We can just add another row. That should do it. Let me jump to the other side and see what happens. Okay, this isn't as full as it was anymore. Alright, excellent. Good stuff, good stuff. I want to go and clear out this water down here. But let's go see what we can find on the ground now that we've got the rocket launcher. Oops, I forgot I can't go through there. Alright, let me just get this burned out of the way. It's gonna bother me. Don't want this water over here. And we don't want this over here. Okay. It was this piece. Here we go. This piece over here. Move all this up. I think that's too far in. Oh no, that we can actually move. Good stuff. Let's grab our rocket launcher and just push. There we go. Get everything bashed up. Boom. And ta-da! We have found our second artifact. Demo complete! Congratulations! You've reached the end of the demo. Thank you for playing. You can continue exploring and building in the world, but there won't be any more story content or artifacts to be found in this version. Okay, cool beans! Guys, now we have to upgrade the grabber. Why? I don't want to upgrade my grabber. Is it tools? Grabber, yeah. Hydro sponge, we can do. This actually helps for outside. You can only do it above ground, where you can then grab water and move it. A whole lot of water. Okay, so let's open up this over here quickly. No man, I mean 6, there we go. Let's just open this nicely. Just get rid of that water. It's gonna freak me out. Then let's blast this, can we? No, we can't. We actually need to use the flamethrower. There we go. Now we've got some more water that we can send upstairs. Okay, we don't need a lot of water though. Some more water over here. That's gonna freak me out. Okay, you know what? We'll just let that. We'll let the sand take care of that. Let's blow this up. Let's see where we get. Ah, I need to wait for it to reload over here. Okay, there's one. Boom. Is this normal? No, we can't shoot that. We need the rocket launcher. Okay, so this is a wall of red sand. Okay, we don't need this right now. Okay, so let's leave this place. You know what? Seeing as there's red sand down there, let me move all this down here. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm choosing to do these things while I'm recording. Okay. This looks like a skull. Awesome. I'm the nose. Okay. Let's go around. Let's see what else we can find underground. Ah, this... Sorry guys, this is just freaking me out. I don't want the water here. So let's just do that. Bye water. Out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Even this over here. We want that there. We don't want this here. Okay, we'll do that later. Come on. Gotta control myself. Okay, so we mine down here. Let's do a bit of exploring. Now that we can move around fast with this. Ooh. We need those. We need those. We need those. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay, so even though I've played this a couple of times, I can't remember where all the fluxite is. I've got an idea of the overall map. We've got some more red sand over there. Don't want that. Oh, got another opening over here. But I want to get this fluxite quickly. How many do we have? 8,000. What do I need to upgrade? We've got the jetpack upgraded. We need some range on that. Got the triple burst, we got the rapid fire. I think that's it. Now we can actually do that. So we got a extended range on the flamethrower. Ooh, what is this? Is this spores? Yes, it is. So you know what that means? We are gonna have to set up a filter for spores as well, coming from underground. Okay, so for now red sand is basically the same as the bedrock. Don't have to go through it. Don't need it yet. Nothing we can do with it yet. We can just see where this takes us. Just want to move through the bottom of the map as quick as possible. Just get as much open as we can. Okay, now we've got some more red. We don't need some more red. Let's see where else this takes us. When we come down here again, I'll clean up everything nicely, like these little particles that I'm missing. Okay, that's red sand, red sand. Spores! Right, spores. Because spores can actually clog up your pumps as well when they drift in the water. Right. Ooh, this is where I want to be. This is actually where I want to be. I just want to clear this out because I'm weird like that. So, what do we have over here? Lava! Right. Now, I don't know if I've opened this up yet. No, I have not. That means it's going to be guns 3. No, it can't be guns 3. Is it tools then? Refining, filters, no. What opens that up? Planter boxes, vacuum, lights. Guns not available in demo. Filters not available in demo. Alright. I will show you guys how we are going to utilize the lava. Let's just run through this. Oh, we got another blocked section. Alright, let's whip out our rocket launcher. Come on, load. Load quicker. I think we can upgrade that as well. Flamethrower weapons. The rapid fire, quick loading system. Quick loading system. There we go. I think that's that. So I can go. Ooh, there we go. Open up this piece. Oh, that's the hard stuff again. Let's grab all this fluxite. Awesome. Got another 500 there. Okay, so that's red sand again. We don't like red sand. So now we got a lot of water down here as well. And red sand. Okay. Good stuff. Let's see what's up here. Let's grab the rocket launcher. Whoosh. There's tons of water down here. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. As good as good as good. Alright. What else? Lots of sand. Ooh, we got some more fluxite. Let's go. I can't see a bloody thing. Because the fluxite makes that pink dust. Oh, we got more. Excellent. Okay, so I can't get through here. The only way to get this fluxite is just to shoot at angles. And hopefully get everything I can. You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and waste you guys' time with trying to get all of the fluxite there. We do have 5.5 grand. 2.5, I mean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the last one for the extended range. Then material scanner, let's do that. What else do we need? We need now, let's get incendiary warheads for the rocket launcher. Get nothing else because we don't have more. Alright. So now when we use the rocket launcher, it burns everything. Alright. Okay, some more water. This is the water from up top. It's coming down now. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're back. Oh, some more spores. We're back to where we were. Okay, a lot of ice coming down. There's the ice wall. Let's just burn her down. Okay, so we got a lot of what's it called, steam up there. We still got water coming down here. Let's just move this over here. I'm not gonna move the other steam now. I'll do that a little bit later. Explore some more. Explore some more. Oh, we got some more fluxite. Good stuff. It looks like this is as far as we can go to this side. I think we've opened most of the cave, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so let's do again weapons. We'll do the quick load system and again the extended magazine. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna have to start now. Now we have to set another filter because now we know that there's spores coming from the bottom as well. So we're going to need to put in a filter for spores. Alright, and talking about spores, we are still getting some spores going through with the gold. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna put another filter. Allow only spores. Alright. Then we are going to have put in a block spores filter in where? Okay, so this is blocking. I'm gonna have to extend these. Let's make it up here. Everything except red sand, so this is gonna fall through. Red sand's going that way. Let's do block spores. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it over here. This is gonna block spores now. I'm thinking of doing this a little bit better. Alright, so we do want to let everything fall through and let the snow collect over here. Alright. Yes, we are gonna have to do block spores. And we just want to do it. I'm just thinking if we get a lot of stuff through, it's gonna clog again. So what we can do is we can say over here allow snow. Now snow through. Okay. So that carry on all the way over here. Let me just. Oops, that's not what I want to do. That goes through the system quickly. Then we'll copy these through quickly. How did that? Okay, I'll sort that out now. It's because of this. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's just quickly fix this up that I've messed up over here. Alright, and then I will do this just so I can figure this out. Okay, so now we said we are allowing snow through, so only the snow will fall down here. I still think this is too high though. So instead of me just deleting it, let me actually just move it one down. Alright, so then we're gonna have spores and red sand. It's gonna be falling down here. And it's gonna be coming up here. So what we'll do then is we'll say, alright, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna say allow spores. Okay, then we're gonna do that all the way over here. Then we are gonna do just in case, if we get any wet spores on the bottom, we are going to say allow wet spores. Let's do a section over here. That's not what I wanted to do. I am such a dumb doo-doo. Here we go. In control, and we do a piece over here. So it's going to be spores, wet spores, spores, wet spores, spores, spores. Alright. Then we are going to block this off over here. We need 1, 2 block. 1, 2 block, yeah. There we go. And just for safety's sake, let's do another wet spore. So there you go. Alright, so by the time it gets over here, it should only be red sand. Okay, which we are going to take up around this way. And we are going to say we're just going to use a conveyor. About yay high, I think. Yeah, we shouldn't be getting too much. Let's just do it. There we go. Okay, so spores and wet spores are going to fall through. We are going to bring them up over here. All the way up. To join their friends. I'm just thinking. I am gonna need to get the spores out of here. Might have just bamboozled myself. Okay, I've got it. We are going to raise this till about here, I think. Oh no, we're not even going to do that. We are just going to go do this. Don't need these. We don't even need this, and I'll show you why. I'm gonna put a solid piece in here, all the way through to there. We are gonna open up this. I'm gonna move this over here, like so, and do this. All right. Because now when the wet spores and spores fall down here, they're just going to move all the way along and join the rest. Okay, and this going to be extended. No, it's not. What do I want to do over here? Okay, I'll figure that out in a second. Just give me a second. Okay, so they are not going to join their brothers from this side. Okay, so red sand's going to be left. Let me just copy this over. There's only going to be red sand left. So we don't want to take this too high. Just about, say, yay high. And for now, we have nothing to do with them. With it. So I'm just going to use a conveyor. Move them all the way down there. Alright, for now. Let's just build a little, maybe over here, say little box for the red sand. Okay, so we know what we want to do with it. Okay, so this I need to finish up. What happened to the red sand that came through? Let's see where it ended up. Why is this? Oh, it went in there. It's not on here. And it's not here. So I have no idea what happened to it. Come on. Here we go. I got red sand out of there. Okay. I have no idea where the red sand went. That's fine. Okay, so this is gonna go up until over there. Okay, what are we gonna do with spores? Now that we've got spores. Now that we got spores, what are we gonna do with it? Okay, I need this. I need this again. This whole section. Because we need to wet the spores. Oh, I'm gonna grab this. This whole section. And we are gonna copy that over here. Alright, so we're gonna start over here. I think would be best. Let's take this. Come on. Copy this whole lot over here. Alright, so some sections don't copy properly, that's fine. That should be cool. We are going to have a chute. Bring it over here. I don't know if I should do two, maybe? Maybe two. Maybe it's gonna make this too thin, the storage. I don't think so. I think we've got enough storage. Let's do that. Yes, this isn't a lot of storage. But it's okay. We're not gonna store too much of it, I believe. We're all gonna move this along. This should be replaced with conveyors. Right, this is going to shoot it all over the show over here. Let's give it some headroom. There we go. Alrighty. It did not copy that correctly, so we're going to replace this quickly. So we are gonna have to do our piping again, so we want these to be pumped over here, 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 and these. Alright, and then this we can just add think what we'll do is bring it through over here. And down here. How far did I bring it down? Let's keep the mouse there. Bring this across. And we'll just link up those. Right. Excellent. Then, what else do we need? We are going to have to change this to block with spores. Place those. Place those. Those, replace those, and those. Alright, and we need to block that off again. Okay, so spores are going to come along, get watered. They become wet spores. Filter everything except wet sand, which is fine. That is just, we need to make it filter everything except wet spores. As such, and these as well. Those wet spores can go through the system again. No, wait, we're filtering wet spores over here. You want wet spores, we're gonna say this has to be a spore. Yes, just spores. If they have not been watered and they're not wet, they have to go back in the system again, but we'll do it this way. Makes sense? Okay, so we're gonna get the spores come through, gonna get watered, they're gonna come down, then they're gonna fall through here because we just want spores, because here at the bottom we're gonna be using we're gonna plant the planters. And I'm gonna show you guys how the planters work. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a little section over here. We are going to need to unlock refining. Ooh, my bad. We don't have the money for it. Okay, but I'm gonna put planters in here and then I'll show you what happens. Okay, so first things first is we are going to need, let's do this. Let's quickly see, because it should, there's no water, so just want to see that the cycle runs properly. Let's put some layers down here. Right, so this is working. All right. Now this isn't working. Let's see. What are we gonna block? Let's say block. Slag is never gonna get out over here, so we're gonna say only allow slag through. You know what, I'm just gonna delete these and do it properly instead of using the control function, because sometimes it just doesn't work. Why is there an extra block? Oh, look at that. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna say that, do that, do that, that, and do that, and that. Now we get those out of there. Now they should be blocked even if they are wet spores. And normal spores will be blocked as well. Okay, so we've got them cycling. Excellent. Now I need to figure out the water situation. Alright, go. Now. I need another section like this. Okay, so all we do again is we do just allow only slag through. Let's do that over here. That should be fine. Bring this all the way down. Just pump this full of pumps. All right. That is just going to join this. Excellent. So this will then again pump water back. Okay, excellent. Actually, I don't want. Actually, I want this pipe to. So I'm just thinking, I want these pipes not to connect to whatever this pipe is connected to. Okay, so those are still. Whoopsie, that was my mistake. Pipes, put that back. Let's just get this back up and running. I want this pipe over here. Come through down here and connect to these. Excellent. Alright, so we do need water to come in here. So what we can do is we can actually extend this up to here, bring that through, connect that there and there. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's leave this to run a little bit and see what happens. Alright, so we are starting to get wet spores. There we go. Wet spores right over there. So the wet spores are falling down. The dry ones are staying on top and just getting recycled. Now, what does the planters do? We have no idea because we need to make some more damn money. I forgot about it. We've only got $1,191. And we do need 2,000. Alright, so I see our episode's actually running a bit long as well. So what we'll do is now we've got that sorted out. So now this whole process is working. We're going to get our spores to come through over here. Gold and the spores are going to get separated. Gold's going to go into where it needs to go. If any spores finds its way down here, they will be filtered down here back onto this. Here's where it allows the gold to go through, but the spores keep coming along. They drop into this thin little box we set up over here. That thing gets moved along up until here where we've got the spore baths. They come along, they get watered, they become wet spores, and they move along down here and get filtered over here, and they fall into this little container we've made up here. This is not a permanent container. I am gonna show you what we're gonna do. I just want to show you what happens when you put them in planters and why we want to do it. And that will be in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.